This target video covers the last target in the Fear of the Dark raid, which is the level 1201 with the Bonesaw. Today I'm going to run through this target, show you a few of the different turret types in here, and figure out if you should be autoing the skill target. Hey everyone, Derpy here, and welcome back to another Battle Pirates video. I did briefly go over some of the turret types in the 1200 video, but I'll do so again as I get close to them. First thing is the radioactive turret. This guy is nasty. One of the only ways to mitigate damage from this one is by having him shoot at the Drax first. There's a short range turret right there, just outrange him, you'll be fine. Medium range ballistic turret, which is pretty annoying. Try and stay moving, and I think evade may help because it makes things hit further away, but nothing you can really do too much about that. Radioactive turret, this guy is nasty, it does tons of damage to you and will shockwave on you a lot. There are also a few of different moving weapons, turrets off screen in this target which are shooting at you, which is unfair. Kixeye, if you're listening, I wish that I could have my ship shoot at you from off the screen. That'd be pretty cool, I would think so. Now what I'm doing is I'm trying to keep my bloodthirst up, or frenzy up, whichever one, and I want to get to the radioactive turrets and kill these guys quickly. If you're curious, the yellow things are radioactive damage that are going around in circles. The red ones, when you see those, which I don't actually see at this exact moment, but those are actually increasing the effectiveness of the enemy turrets by, I believe, increasing their reload percentage and therefore decreasing their reload time, and then giving them higher projectile speed so you couldn't outrun things, which is not really relevant in this one at all. And the white things will slow you down, which there's some of these around here somewhere. The white ones will slow you down and then decrease your projectile speed, which really doesn't matter because you're a cannon. Now, we did see a few other turret types here. There's the ramping splash ones, which I'm in range of 2 at the moment, which is pretty awful. These things will basically shoot at themselves until they stop doing that, and then they get higher and higher and higher with ramping splash. If you get close to them, just click on them and kill them. They will end up dying before they do any damage to you. If you don't, it's going to be a little bit worse. And again, there are a few firing arc ones with minimum ranges you definitely want to get close to, although you can't really rely on the Drax to help themselves. Radioactive guy coming, get out of the way. Now you do have to kill all the turrets in this target, which there is a short range guy blending in on the left over here. I think that there is far too much purple in this target, with which Kixeye would drop this whole black water thing with 4 targets to hit to complete the set, as well as having, well, dark water that blends in with everything. If you remember the Reaver raids, which we still have and will get again there, I should take no damage from this guy. See the retreat bar's not going down? If you remember the Reaver raids, I have complained about this before because there is no contrast between things. You can't really tell if a particular turret is one thing or the other, and then you have buildings with background effects that have lots of stuff. I don't really like that in these targets at all. I don't think they're fun to drive. I think that there's no good way to mitigate most of the damage. You can see that you're guaranteed damage from the long-range radioactive guys. Short-range ones doesn't matter. Even on auto, you won't take any damage. Medium range ballistic you take damage from. The firing arc ones, I guess I should probably go outside of that arc if I'm demonstrating driving this guy. Sure, okay, you can mitigate that with skill driving, that's perfectly acceptable. I'm happy to see turrets like that one there. There should be more damage on auto than driving, but the difference in this particular turret is so small, and they're in range of one of the short range ones. The difference in this particular target is so small, even being the skill one, you can cut your damage in half basically by driving, but because I'm already having to drive the 101, I don't think I'm going to be driving this target outside of this video because it's just a little bit too tedious, and the ship does a really good job on auto. There's no great way to mitigate damage from these things. There's basically fixed amounts of damage if you drive or if you auto. Now, it's all up to personal preference. Some players definitely think that they want to drive every target, want to be really involved with these things. That's great until I need 40 million points for chests with a chance at getting a slightly better officer. So, up to you. I intend to be autoing this guy because this driving result is going to be over 1 hour of damage, which is pretty crazy considering instant repair is not 25 minutes, it is 5 minutes for this particular target being one ship. Repair time taken, or repair time summon resistant taken, is 36% ballistic, 46% radioactive. More radioactive on this one, probably could get that down with slightly better driving. This was the opposite of the 1200 target though. Repair time is actually less than the 1200 and not over an hour, it's just 57 minutes of repair. The build I'm using is shown here. I don't have all the weapons on because there's no redemption option. I can't spend points on the Teeth Taker Cannon in the raid to get it. I just have to hope I get enough chests and open that up. I do have a few different legendary weapons, a bunch of regular ones though, some regular armors, just 4 of those, only 1 CIC, and then whatever random officer I got from the first chest I opened, I should spend the other 36 million points, which is 50% more than I've earned so far, to get a chance at having a gold or silver one. And of course I already covered my build before, no changes to that one, it's working perfectly fine for me. Checking on the chest that I got there, and look at that, this is the 6th target I've completed for this set. Checking on the chest I got, I can open it, and I get a Retaliator token chest. Yay, surprise, with a 1-hour Retaliator repair token. I guess that's better than 0, but I was hoping for a token for the Bonesaw, which I guess I have 2 of I haven't opened, and maybe even a weapon that I can put on to fill my empty slot. With that said, should you auto or drive this target? It really depends. If you want to get every single possible repair time down and have infinite playing time, by all means drive everything. If you're a player who wants to get the points and wants to get the prizes with a decent amount of effort, I think you should auto the 2 Bonesaw targets. There's no great way to mitigate damage from these things, and end up driving the 100 and the 101, although I'm going to be autoing the 100s as well. Alright, that's the video for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and let me know with a comment down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you. Huge thank you to the channel members whose names are on the end screen now. They're helping support the channel and make videos like this possible. With that said, until next time, this is Derpy, signing out, helping you be a better pirate.